Hello everyone, the Waterloo Cable Station would like to thank Waterloo Elementary School and Leslie Fugate for letting us be a part of your wonderful summer school class. Here are a few videos produced by the class. Enjoy and thanks for watching. Also, please support your local cable channel by liking and subscribing to our Facebook and YouTube page.
Hi, I'm Anthony Licari. Have you always wanted to type correctly but thought it was too hard or time-consuming? Well, I will show you 3 easy steps on how to type accurately and have some other tips on what keyboard to use. Step 1. Make sure you point your fingers on the F and J keys because they have a little bump on them. And when you're putting your fingers back on the row, they will be in the right place where they can reach all the other keys. Step 2. Make sure if you want to be a neat typer that you keep your fingers in the main row if you're done typing a word or sentence. Step 3. Make sure if you type the word correctly so someone else and yourself can understand it. Some other tips are that if you're trying to type effectively, use the QWERTY keyboard.
Hi, my name is Levi Redloff, and I'm going to tell you how to play a game called Spoons. Step 1. One person would have the whole deck of cards, and they would give each person who is playing 4 cards. Step 2. The person with the whole deck will pick a card up, and if they like it, they will keep it, but they will have to get rid of a card. If they do not like it, they will give it to the next person. Step 3. The next person will pick up the card. If they like it, they will keep it, but they also have to get rid of a card. And they will give the card they do not like or do not need to the next person. Step 4. When you get to the last person and they do not like it, they will just put it by the person who started with the deck. Step 5. When someone gets 4 of the same card, that person will grab a spoon and try to be sneaky about it because maybe people will not see you take one and they will just keep playing. And you just play on. The person with the whole deck of cards will keep taking a card from the deck and pass it on if they do not like it or just to get rid of a card to keep a different one. Try to watch your cards and the spoons because you have to watch your cards to try to get 4 of the same. Also, you have to watch the spoons to make sure no one grabs one so you can grab one too. When all the spoons are gone, there should be one person out. And you take a spoon away and play on. Remember, you only can have 4 cards in your hands. Remember 3. If someone grabs a spoon and they do not have 4 of the same card, that person that grabbed it is out.
Hi, I'm Oliver Ashley, and I've been in Waterloo for 4 years now. I'd like to be an architect. I'm going to teach you about scratch coding.
This is the events section where when the listed event happens, the script will run. This is the motion section, and when the event happens, the motion will play. So turn it rather than just moving it. This is the control section where you can add a repeat loop, such as this repeat 10 block that I am using. And you can have an if-then block when using the sensing blocks. If one thing is sensed, then the script will run. This is the operators section where you can put the sensing blocks together to make complex chains. Section where it will change the looks of the sprite. The Wait blocks will make it wait for a certain amount of time. The clear graphic effects blocks will make the graphic effects no longer exist. The send message blocks do not send a message to the user. It sends a message to itself. When the message is sent, something will happen. Now, rather than just disappearing, it will reappear and then it'll giggle at you. What if I want it to go disappear somewhere else before it starts giggling?
Have you ever wanted to learn a different language but don't know which one? Well, there are many languages, and here are some suggestions. Of course, with every subject there is math and data. Now let's look at the chart. As you can see in this chart, there are some notable languages such as Mandarin, Spanish, and Arabic. And as you can tell, a lot of the higher languages are spoken in the most populated countries. China, India, and Indonesia are in the top 3, excluding America, whose national language is English, and so is this video. Now, some key factors of convenience would be number of speakers, similarities to English, and convenience. Now, let's look at a chart. Looks like the Chinese have the most inconveniences, while Swedish and Dutch have the least inconveniences. But if you take a look at the other 2 charts, Chinese is at the top of both. That means that it's no longer third and is second or first. But all are tied for a top 3, but who comes out on top? Now, you may be wondering, what do they mean by environment? Well, it depends on which country you live in, what town you live in, ethnicity, and so on. Let's say, for example, you live in Canada and your peers are French. Then you might want to learn French or Canadian French. So really, it's up to you what you'd like to learn. If you still don't know, here are some candidates.